the Emperor damn this monstrosity.
Trigon encounter.
Take heed, Viridian. Trigon target acquisition vectors are unknown. Best to keep moving and stay together. Projecting a sense of tactical dominance may deter it from attacking. For now.
The Trigon could be anywhere. Close formation.
Band together. No Trigon will slay us this day.
Hunker down!
We can hold this position. This galaxy's not yours. Arming up! Grapnel launcher set! Closing the gap! Shoot me again, I take some word. They're not me! Rally and relocate, brothers! Carry on and scatter! Disappointing! Into the morgue! Grapnel launcher set! Swapping out an axis! Frag grenade out! Trigon! Hawk available.
Attacks!
What needs grappling?
Station lies just ahead, Meridian. Considering the Trigon's presence is incidental to our objective, utilize the lift to reroute closer to Metrian's keep.
Confirmed, Magos. Approaching. Approaching the lift now.
Replenish and ready. Restoring food for me. Rebel roach are set.
Kirks, I have transmitted no authorizations.
Our system exposes us. We must change terrain.
Transport lift status incomprehensible. Begins, ceases. Begins, ceases.
Move until the lift arrives. Into the lift, now! What needs grappling? Inserting fresh magazine. I crave a bloodbath, or a blood shower.
To contemplate your futile, brutal existence in service to a desiccated cause.
I want to take a chainsaw to this servo skull.
Viridian, the servo skull is enslaved to an unknown master. I am...
Irritant signal silenced. Continue to discuss your fate amongst yourselves. It changes nothing.
Let us pray the Mango still controls the lift.
A suggestion: abandon Gallio's misguided vendetta against the Magos biologists. Do you know what Gallio and Nutrium achieved together in the past? Ask about Project Zeta 6 if you ever speak.
Let Magos Gallio do with the wayward servo skull.
I just made you closer and closer.
Shoot the foreman! Line up behind me to launch that servo skull on mission complete. Quiet. The damnable thing might be logging our words. Everyone down!
This is the wrong path. You must turn back.
What needs grappling? Administering stings. I shall clean this.
Asking no Nutrium.
View your packs, brothers.
I, the Emperor. It tears through Earth as if it were paper.
I was worried you had fallen victim to Metrian's mastery of malphonic disruptive frequencies, but now the uncomfortable sensation associated with relief calls my remaining skin. Be warned, Viridian. Metrian cannot hope to stand against you alone, so she will lie and store in hope the Zero Swarm will devour you. Case in point, she has enslaved that servo skull as a crude mouthpiece. But give her word zero credibility for the mission's sake. And your own.
Metrian has failed thus far, and she will continue to fail. Swapping out magazine. No turning back now.
by flesh.
Status. The facility is well stocked in mining gear. Requisition melter charges to eradicate the tunnels and halt the infestation.
Find the melter ordnance with dispatch. This will broil their synapses.
Melter demolitions to cache at your disposal.
Collapse their rancid crawlways.
Melters in the high voltage.
Light their tunnels ablaze with melter charges. Tyrannid slide locked. Cultivate. Melter charge applied. Eradicate the vermin from the tunnels.
You pass the
Messages are closed.
Advance to the facility, but watch for the Trigon.
What needs grappling?
Galio knows nothing of the Shadow and its myriad secrets. And I do.
Inside the facility, you'll find Mitrium cowering in her data enclave.
Galio, old friend of mine. If you missed our binaric discourses, you could have sent communication. I observe you still pathetically cling to views of soft tissue. Remember, meat lacks efficiency, whereas metallic alloys stay on corrosion and degradation for far longer.
How far you have fallen. I must drag you back into the light.
The Tyranid digest your pleasure.
The enemy run out of weapons! Into the fray!
This is
Rebel
Nicholas
will just
Galio.
sent.
I hereby order you to turn your weapons on each other.
They go on my mark. Do not get turned around!
Three meat lackeys seems like overkill, Galio. You think too highly of me. These poor, inert variables shall perish here, devoured by the Tyranids. And you do not care.
Mitrium shut down power to the uplink terminals. You must resupply the generator with a backup power cell. She hopes the Tyranids will annihilate you, but she underestimates the second company.
Search the area for a power cell.
I beseech you, Galio. Bear witness to the summation of our divine arithmetic from long ago. Remember Project Zeta 6?
As my theorems predicted, your life vector has converged with renegade factors, and Zeta 6 was a waste of computational resources and one perfectly good Grox. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency can be granted. After the mind probes, of course.
You are a redundant functionary. Your Astarte shall die here, alone, in the dark.
launcher set.
This power cell has some charge. Get the power cells to the generators.
Signal severance. Smells like fresh munitions. Grapple launcher set.
Brothers, this console is ours.
Return to Mitrian's containment unit. See, Mitrian. The more you thrash, the deeper you set our hooks.
These tender thoughts of Astartes flesh have accomplished nothing, Galio. My imagination was already achieving my designs. You are fools, peasants.
Silence, Mitrian. Meridian, confirm possession of her quivering mass of computational grey matter.
Confirmed. We have the mind matter in hand.
Pilot, Viridian is ready for evacuation.
Sending updated extraction coordinates to you now, Viridian.
atmospheric disturbances and Metrian's meddling code. Icon vulnerability data pushed to your displays.
Grant this monstrosity! Aim for the cracks in its chitinous armor!
Eradicate the vermin charges. What needs remedy? Stay clear of its strikes!
Trigon kill confirmed. My congratulations, Viridian. Mission was a success, despite the odds.
Magos, can you tell us why Metrian believed she could survive the Xenos?
Ignoel Metrian and the historical dataset she possesses are for Mechanicus eyes only. But rest assured, she is in trustworthy hands now. You have my gratitude for your efforts, and I shall recommend some honorifics for your service, of course. There is much to pass, much to learn, and much to reminisce about.